WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WeFM 99.9 is on now.
All right, so the time right now, SVG, it is 9:26, and we are back with you for another commentary segment on today's Activated Mornings program. This is the Talk to Us segment of the program where you get even more interactive with us by calling the number 457-9997. All right, so that is a direct call, or you can also place a call through WhatsApp. With that number, we are also live on Facebook and YouTube. So it's time to hit us up. Hit them up. That's a T.I. song.
Not that I know of, but I feel like there's a song called Hit 'em Up.
Yeah.
I just don't know it.
All right, anyway. Right. So we're giving you 10 seconds to call us, or if you don't, then we will go into a proposed topic. All right. So 10 seconds starting as of now. All right, I have a feeling that was more than 10 seconds. All right,
yeah.
So
I decided to go check out this song. It's Tupac. Tupac has a song called Hit 'em Up.
Hit 'em up.
Yeah.
I know that's the intro, but I try to remember the rest of the song.
Oh.
But anyways, it will come to me in time. All right, so we are getting into this one. So somebody even just said a prelim something. In this part when I was talking about politicians walking about and so forth, somebody told me that Sinclair Leacock walks through his constituency every day, literally. All right, so
okay, nice.
All right, so hats off to him for getting his fitness in, and of course meeting his constituents in the same process. All right, so very good, getting his steps in. All right, so we are going to jump into this topic at this time. And the question, why is I doing? I just listen to the music during the thing and not doing what I'm supposed to do, which is going into the live, right? All right, so this topic. All right. So the question that we have for you today for our Talk to Us is, all right, let me pull it up. All right, so if our partners don't show up for us, could there still be a healthy relationship? All right. So we are involved in different things. We're involved in different activities. We might have different passions, different pursuits. If our partners don't show up for us, could there still be a healthy relationship? All right. That's the question that we're posing, but we have a video to play for you at this time in relation to this. All right. And remember, I was telling Dianna yesterday when we were signing out that Dolly Parton's husband of 50-something years has passed on. But this is just something interesting that I came across when they were mentioning his death. All right, so take a listen.
And now they've been married for 56 years, but there are barely any photos of them together. They are rarely seen out in public, and Carl has only attended one of Dolly's red carpet events. That's right, he hasn't even attended award ceremonies over the years.
Well, we have been married 50 years, and people often ask me, how we lasted that long. I say, I'll stay gone. And I'm gone now, and he's still at the house.
Their first year of marriage saw Dean's first and last red carpet event. Parton received her first songwriting award at 20 years old for Put It Off Until Tomorrow. She and Dean walked the red carpet and attended the dinner and award ceremony, but it wasn't Dean's scene. On the drive home, Carl turned to me and said, Dolly, I want you to have everything you want, and I'm happy for you.
Well,
And now they've been married for 56 years, but there are barely any photos of them together. They are rarely seen out in public, and Carl has only attended one of Dolly's red carpet events. That's right, he hasn't even attended award ceremonies over the years.
Well, we have been married 50 years, and people often ask me how we lasted that long. I say I'll stay gone. And I'm gone now, and he's still at the house.
Their first year of marriage saw Dean's first and last red carpet event. Parton received her first songwriting award at 20 years old for Put It Off Until Tomorrow. She and Dean walked the red carpet and attended the dinner and award ceremony, but it wasn't Dean's scene. On the drive home, Carl turned to me and said, "Dolly, I want you to have everything you want, and I'm happy for you. But don't you ever ask." And now they've been married for 56 years, but there are barely any photos of them together. They are rarely seen out in public, and Carl has only attended one of Dolly's red carpet events. That's right, he hasn't even attended award ceremonies over the years.
Well, we have been married 50 years, and people often ask me how we lasted that long. I say I'll stay gone. And I'm gone now, and he's still at the house.
Their first year of marriage saw Dean's first and last red carpet event. Parton received her first songwriting award at 20 years old for Put It Off Until Tomorrow. She and Dean walked the red carpet and attended the dinner and award ceremony, but it wasn't Dean's scene. On the drive home, Carl turned to me and said, "Dolly, I want you to have everything you want, and I'm happy for you. But don't you ever ask me to go to another one of them dang things again," she said about the incident. This couple has the perfect marriage that they've managed to keep safe from the Hollywood spotlight. And
All right. Hello? All right. I think we are back and safe in everybody's air. All right. I muted it. Yeah. All right. So yes, we are back. So my apologies for what happened there. We just had to mute back something. All right. So yes, that is something else has gone wrong.
Really?
Yeah, the music not played. I'm not sure what's happening. Rajiv, all right, this is a party.
Are you hearing us, listeners? Let me know if you're hearing us still on the live. At least, I believe you before I go any further.
I think that we're coming through, but it's just the sound is not coming through here. All right. Okay, so yes, that's the question that we're posing, that in a relationship, are you expecting your partners to show up for you for there to be a healthy relationship? So Dianna, I would first put it to you.
I feel it depends on who the people are and what the situation is. For me, I don't think it would work for me.
In what you mean?
I need some support. It depends on how you're referring to the showing up. Because if you take the Dolly and her husband's situation, I completely understand that one. I can understand, many people don't want to be in the spotlight like that. So I can understand her husband say, "This is not my life. I don't really want this." That's cool. And it worked for them. They sort out whatever they sorted out, and it worked for them. Me, thinking about what I do right now, I would definitely want my partner to support me. I mean, come out to a little production, something, unless they're supporting me out. I don't know, I feel like it's a situation where I can't fully say until I am in it. But I personally think that I need that support.
I know for me, I gotta feel like I know it, right? Because what it is that I'm not expecting the person to be involved in everything that I'm involved in, right? Or let's say so something as simple here as working on the radio, right? If somebody is in my life, I would expect every now and again you would tune in and listen.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Let me know, okay, you've been listening to the program. Now, I'm not expecting necessarily, especially if you are working, it's not necessarily going to be possible for them to sit down and listen to the full program. But every now and again, listen to part of it.
Correct.
Whatever it is that my goals, my dreams, my aspirations are, I would expect them to show up. Now, in the case of Dolly and her husband, I think to me it was a little weird because I am thinking that when she is being honored or whenever she's getting an award or whatever, that he will be there to support her. And this is why for many years, persons actually wondered if she actually did have a husband because there were no pictures of them, very limited pictures of them being taken. But for me, it's like, I would like for my husband to share in whatever my husband, boyfriend, significant other, to share in the moments with me. So I mean, to me, it's like little things. I would expect that if I have a boyfriend who plays football, Listen, I ain't know a
gotta
thing
go to
about football. I know a
correct,
thing about cricket, but nobody going to be his biggest cheerleader than
come
me up
on, no
inside
man,
the
really.
stands
Yeah,
making
babe.
noise.
And if you shoot it in the wrong goal.
Right? So I would actually be there to support the person, but to not show up at all until, let's say, just always be home when it is I'm attending these public events and so forth. Man, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't feel the same way about it, but they lasted 50 something
Yeah,
years.
that's the thing. They lasted quite long. That's that old school love. That's from back in the day.
But you see, and apart from it just being the old school love, it means that they had an understanding and she did not try to change him. And maybe that was what kept the relationship going in terms of them having that understanding. But, I think sometimes for us with regards to social media, like I once dated a person who, well, I'm not the type of person who would like put persons up on social media, etc. Right? Especially if I ain't show exactly what happening. Nobody getting posted. So I remember there's a person I was dating at the time, and he was not into social media at all. And something he said about marriage and pictures, and I'm there like, so if we get married, pictures ain't posted. And he was like, no. And I'm like, what you mean no?
What that mean?
I'm like, what do you mean no? But I mean, clearly it did go to the ends of marriage, but it's just one of these things that you and your partner have to talk about because it's not necessarily that you're trying to advertise the person that you are with, but you're also trying to sometimes you just have to let people know who you're with just in case,
just in case you're with the same person.
Exactly, just in case somebody else might be with that person as well, so somebody could come back and tell you what's happening. Or, just to keep other persons off, just to let other men know that you are taken. So, keep your distance.
Leave me alone.
But I know that not everybody likes to do the whole social media thing. I can appreciate not constantly posting. But I think every once in a while, the posting and the showing up, as in the physically showing up. So maybe other people could take the pictures. I would appreciate, but...
Okay. Somebody on your WhatsApp says the question is, why would you want your partner to turn up when they see you every day? Your partner should have all confidence and be proud of you. As for me and my house and Roleza's house, we want the partner to show up. Because I can't imagine I am into theater and I'm acting and I'm doing all these performances, especially if I don't have friends or family supporting me and this person, this love of my life. Now one play, you're not coming to watch a play. You're going to tell me, oh, I don't like play boring. And I don't hit the road, Jack. I'm not into that.
Yeah, but I mean, I suppose to each their own. But yeah, we want the support.
Yes.
I don't want for the person to be proud of me from a distance. I want for you to actually be there by my side with just about everything that I do. There's this thing, I'm not sure if you've seen a lot of these clips with Zoe Saldana, the actress. Whenever she's taking pictures, for a couple of the award ceremonies she's attended, she's always motioning for her husband to come to her. So like the photographers would take their picture of her, and then after she would invite him to come and stand next to her to take the pictures. And I'm like, that is so sweet, So he gives her moment to shine to take the pictures. But then she is not excluding him from that life in terms of being out there in the public and recognizing and him being there to support her by having him come into the pictures. So, yeah, show up.
Well, somebody says here, my wife never gets involved, yet she supports me.
Okay. All right, and they've been married for 40 something years.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe it's just us younger folks.
I'm starting to think that.
Maybe it's us younger folks. Maybe we have this expectation that that's how it's supposed to be, as a demonstration of love. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, to each their own. All right. So what's that person saying?
This person says, how about showing up and not being seen?
Maybe. I guess that's the same with Zoe Solanda's husband, because he shows up, but unless she asks him to come in the photos, then he doesn't, I don't know, boy.
I guess the couples just had to figure out what works for them at the end of the day. Somebody says, my wife is cook. My wife is, I guess my wife is a cook, and I believe she's the best. So you're saying you're her number one fan.
And that's what you need to be.
Exactly.
You need to be your spouse's biggest supporter.
Yes.
You know,
at the end of the day, you are who you have. You have each other. You know.
I mean, you will pull them up if they're doing wrong, yes, but you have to be each other's support system.
Let us say, what correct? Support in public and correct in private.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another thing where people tend to say that you don't have the arguments in public, you know, especially like if a man trying to pull up a woman or vice versa, actually. You know, you don't do it to belittle the person in public because people are going to remember that. They're not going to know what happened behind the scene in terms of y'all having a discussion to resolve whatever the issue is. But yeah, maybe just hold by the hand and say, come, let we go, and we're going to have this discussion. All right. Not a brutal haul. Eh? Y'all know what I mean when I say haul.
Gently tug.
Oh, Lord.
I have a question. It has nothing to do with the topic. Absolutely nothing to do with the topic. Off topic. I had this question for a while I was supposed to ask. The other day I was passing through Kingston. This is for a police officer or anybody who knows anyway. I was passing in Kingston. It was in the night, and the sentry outside the Central Police Station was wearing an all-black uniform. I've never seen that before. He's the only person I ever see in that uniform. And I'm dying. My curiosity, I'm dying. What is that uniform? What does that represent? What is that for? Police officers listening, let me know quick, please.
Was it like like a sweatshirt? Like a sweater
No, like
type?
the official police uniform, but it's black. And it was long sleeve. Yeah, all black. I've never seen that before. What is that? It's been killing me because I just want to know.
Well, I mean, we have cop chat tomorrow, so you could pose a question to the officers.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah,
it's true.
we could pose it then. All right, so we have like a 3 minutes. We could play a song. All right, we are heading out of this segment at this time, and in about 2 minutes' time, we'll be back with today's Community Dateline.
All right.